1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has expressed his strong commitment to international cooperation aimed at poverty alleviation, sustainable growth and addressing climate change. Information Minister has said Pakistan desires stability in Afghanistan. All parties Hurriyat Conference has appealed to observe shutdown for 5 days from tomorrow in the wake of death of Sayyid Ali Gilani and restrictions imposed by Modi-led fascist regime in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In Tokyo 2020 Paralympics Games, Haider Ali won the gold medal in men's discus throw competition. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has expressed his strong commitment to international cooperation aimed at poverty alleviation, sustainable growth and addressing climate change. He was addressing virtually a forum on 20th anniversary of Junqa Assistance and Sustainable Development Cooperation being held in Beijing. He said COVID-19 has triggered an economic meltdown and slowed down global progress. The extreme poverty rose last year for the first time in over 20 years. Imran Khan said achievement of food security and improved nutrition have become an even greater challenge for developing countries. Sustainable ways of achieving economic recovery, growth and development are critical during the pandemic. The Prime Minister said China is a role model for developing countries in poverty alleviation. He said its stellar growth has brought 800 million people out of poverty over the last 4 decades. He said China's leadership role in climate change is also highly appreciable. Minister of Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain has said Pakistan desires stability in Afghanistan. In a statement today, he said there is no new influx of Afghan refugees in Pakistan. He said the situation is not such that the Afghan people flee their country. He said Pakistan has influence on the Taliban but does not control them. He said we are trying that the Kabul airport reopens at the earliest. Taliban says China will be its main partner and will help rebuild Afghanistan. In an interview, spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid said the Taliban value China's Belt and Road initiative as the project will revive the ancient Silk Road. He said China will also help Afghanistan fully utilize its rich copper resources and give the country a path into global markets. Speaking about the Kabul airport, Mujahid said the facility is fully under Taliban control but has been seriously damaged. Western Union and MoneyGram have resumed money transfer services to Afghanistan. A spokesperson of Western Union said that we understand the urgent needs of our customers and their families and are committed to supporting them. All parties Hurriyat Conference has appealed to the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to observe shutdown for 5 days in the occupied territory from tomorrow in the wake of death of Sayyid Ali Gilani and restrictions imposed by Modi-led fascist regime in the occupied territory. In a statement, the APHC spokesman appealed to the people of the occupied territory to offer funeral in absentia for veteran Hurriyat leader Sayyid Ali Gilani after Friday prayers. In India, anti-Muslim violence has risen since 2014 under the Hindu nationalist government of Narendra Modi. According to the BBC report, unprovoked attacks on Muslims by Hindu mobs have become routine, but they seem to evoke little condemnation from the government. It said during Modi's first term in power, there were numerous incidents of Muslims being attacked by so-called cow vigilantes over rumors that they had eaten beef or they were trying to smuggle cows. BBC report stated that since Modi's return to power for a second term in 2019, the anti-Muslim violence has expanded in its scope. In the United States, 44 people have been killed due to Storm Ida, which hit badly by the northern eastern of the country. According to reports, record rainfall which prompted an unprecedented flash flood in Louisiana, Pennsylvania, New York City and Mississippi. Most of the New York subway system has been suspended after water flooded into stations. In Tokyo 2020 Paralympics Games, Heather Ali won the gold medal in men's discus throw competition. Heather threw a 55.26 meters throw in his fifth attempt out of the total six he made to score the best distance. The silver medal was bagged by Ukraine's Yebniak with a 52.43 meters throw, while Brazilian Teixeira de Souza won bronze with a 51.86 throw. It is Pakistan's first ever gold medal in the Paralympics. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.